are live. We are live. Big show for you tonight. There is big trouble brewing for Nina Drama, Dana White, and the UFC. We're going to get into all of that. Plus, the Conor conspiracy theories are going nuts. We're going to get into what really happened with Conor McGregor's freak leg injury. Was the kick justified? Was he injured before the fight? Did he get hurt in the fight? Was he scared of Max? Was he collecting a $30 million payday just so he can get one fight off his contract and leave to go fight Jake Paul sooner? We're going to get into all of it. There's lots of theories circling around. We're going to get into all of them. Plus, guys, now what are we going to do? Conor's cooked. He's out for a year. He was the peak of this year. We had the White House card, and then Conor peaked, and then, man, now here we are, guys. Let me check the chat real quick. We got Arpon, the Don in the chat. Let's go. We're live. We got John Dong. What's up? What's up, bro? We got Arpon, the Don. Real ones in the chat. Holla. Yeah, man. Real ones recognize real ones. Speaking of which, send your coach to Studio Millions. Studio Millions will get their gym right, and your coach will love you for it. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're not done so already, I would love to appreciate you for it. All you got to do is tap the button, then I can send you unlimited appreciation for supporting the cause. Let's freaking go, guys. I'm your host, King David MMA. I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, a professional MMA champion. I coach and I train at the best gym on the planet, Extreme Couture. Let's get right into it, guys. So there's big problems. We have a lot of big problems coming up. First of all, I don't know if you guys saw Nina's clips from Power Slap. She's literally sniffing Dana White at this point. She's asking him what kind of deodorant he's rocking. She's sniffing him, physically sniffing him. So, you know, if that's the content you're looking for, she's got it for you guys. You could tune into her channel. You could watch her kick stream. You could see her at Power Slap sniffing the man and asking him about what deodorant he's got on. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got going. But let me ask you this, guys. There's a big problem, okay? Big, huge problem for Nina, for Dana, for the UFC. What are they going to do now? The White House card's over. Conor's cooked. Hey, listen, and I said Conor was 100% going to win. Hey, I think he won that first exchange, all right? I think he won because he got Max on the back foot. He backed Max up, which I think was part of his intention. His other part was to throw the kick, to show himself that he can kick with the leg, show the world he can kick with the leg, and let Max know that he's not compromised and start really pushing Max backwards. His knee went out. We're going to get into all that, what the conspiracy theorists are saying and what's actually fact and fiction, what actually goes on behind the UFC in terms of how many people check you out, like as the doctors, the commission, etc. Would Conor get special treatment? What if the UFC knew he was injured? We got a lot to talk about today. But as far as these big problems for the UFC, Dana White and Nina Drama, who's Nina going to interview now? Like, for real. Strickland is scorched earth at this point because he's Icarus. He's flying too close to the sun. He's speaking about the subjects that you cannot speak about, and he's speaking about them publicly. So he got himself arrested at the White House. Do they want him as the champion, and are they going to keep pushing the Nina Strickland narrative? I believe he's probably going to get an interview or two more, but and call me a crazy person, I believe that's what the Usman versus DDP fight is for. We're going to have two guys that have beat Strickland fight so that we can have a guy who's already beat Strickland fight Strickland because he's insulting our friends, our donors, and our investors. That's what it looks like as an outside observer. And I'm not even saying that they shouldn't do that. They got to protect the bag, right? Like, if their main interest is to secure $7 billion and keep those people happy, and that's what they're doing, then I understand why they wouldn't want someone constantly poking at those business practices. Also, who else are they going to talk to? Josh Hokett? Come on, guys. Who's Nina going to talk to now? Is it just going to be sniffing The big dog. Or what are we going to do? Because Josh Hokett called Obama's wife a husband. You know what I mean? So can they have him on there? Like at in this point of the point that we've got to in streamers, in influencers, in celebrity drama, in clip farming, in everything is for views. Now it's starting to turn a little too controversial. We liked the controversy when it was, when one of us goes to war, we'll all go to war, right? Conor McGregor was cool when he was talking about, who the fuck is that guy? Now, things are getting political. And UFC has strong political allies. So, are they going to continue to interview Sean and Josh Hokett? Are they going to have Nina do that? Or are they going to tell Nina, hey, man, maybe kick back, girl? Maybe kick back a little. Conor's gone. Who are they going to promote now? Patty? Right? Okay. I'm with it. Do I think Patty could maybe beat Gaethje with a different game plan or different implementation? Could he? Yeah, maybe. But do you guys really see Patty fighting Gaethje next, or is it going to be Arman Tsarukyan? Last time Arman did a kick stream before a fight with Nina, he went around and hurt his neck and couldn't make it to the fight, and then they had to call off. You know, there was a whole problem. They had to bring in Money Moicano. It was a whole ass thing. So now what are we going to do? Who's Nina going to interview now? What are we going to do? We're going to get more Nina Drama X Neon streams? You know what I mean? Anyways, guys, I'm kind of playing around a little bit, but I'm kind of not. Like, dude, if Conor would have won, they would have been fucking firing on all cylinders. And I know Dana says that a new star is always born and there's always the next one. And Chuck Liddell gave way to Ronda Rousey, and Ronda Rousey gave way to Conor McGregor, and Conor McGregor will give way to the next guy, whoever that may be. We thought it was going to be Ilya, right? Yeah, it's not Ilya. So now who's up next? Justin Gaethje's on his way out the door. Paddy Pimblett is charismatic, but may not be able to beat the tip of the spear guys. He can beat top 5, but can he beat, top 2? That's the question. So now, what do you do if you're the UFC? Do you keep having Nina pull up on like Dagestani dudes who are just like not speaking English and try and force interviews out of them? They seem to have understood the value of content, but when content got too controversial, now it's causing political problems, right? And that's part of being a business at that level. You got to navigate that, right? But man, I don't want to see Nina interviewing Hamzat Nurmagomedov Part 3 or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever dude they got from the mountains next. Nina Drama must have got those folks distracted. Dana was pissed they misidentified. Shakur Steve says, oh, bro, they did him so dirty. Bro, they did him so dirty. They literally put up the wrong name. They couldn't have been more. And it's one thing, right? Like if the truck in the back, the editing, the live broadcast team misnames a white dude. But they did it to a black dude, and now that reinforces the stereotype that everybody thinks all black people look the same. And now Dana's the face of the company, he's hanging out with Trump, and now people are making allegations. Dude, they cannot allow that to happen. They cannot allow that to happen. I heard Dana flip the fuck out. Started fucking screaming at people over that. I heard Dana was fucking heated. Because, man, you bring a guest out and then you misname them, bro? What kind of fucking cupcake ass show is this? And I know people say that soccer does this, but they show people's faces, but they don't put a title screen for their name on them. Well, that's better than putting the wrong fucking name, right? They got to get that right. Dana was pissed. He said, we're bad at what we do. Yeah, dude. We don't have celebrities because we can't have celebrities because they hang out. Dude, he's got to be so mad at the truck right now. He's got to be so fucking pissed. It's like you got one job. It's to put the person's name up and not fuck it up. And they fucked it up bad. They fucked that up so bad. And that's not the first time they've done it. They fucked it up before. And you know, to Dana White's credit, other sports leagues have fucked it up. But that doesn't mean that you want your sports league to fuck it up. I've lost track of how much caffeine I'm on. I just hit 2 of these back to back. It's 10 at night. I got a caffeine sponsor coming in soon. I had an issue. Somebody wanted to send me some money to promote their product, but I just couldn't do it. It had artificial sweeteners in it, and I was like, man, do I want free money and caffeine? But I wouldn't really take the product like that. You get what I'm saying? So I was going to hold it up and then let you guys observe me not taking it. But when it really comes down to it, even if you don't have a problem with artificial sweeteners, I got a problem with them. And I don't want to be out here promoting that if I don't believe in it. So anyway, I'm working on a new caffeine sponsor that is very, very big brand. And they do not use artificial sweeteners. So we might be running it up, guys. We might be 1,000 milligrams a day every freaking day and getting paid for it. You know what I mean? That might be the next play. Also, I just got a sponsorship from a weed company. So expect me to drop, I don't smoke weed. Expect me to drop some reels in the near future talking about CBD. All right? Because I do use CBD. So when I use CBD, I can make fists. Right now, my hands are really swollen from punching people and just grappling exchanges where your fingers get torn in all different directions. But when I use CBD, it helps. So I'm going to swerve in the direction of CBD and let people know about this weed dispensary that wants to shoot me some dough. I'm going to accept that money. And then I'm going to promote different products to different people. Okay, because let's be real, weed's a plant. So if the people want to engage in a plant, that's different than engaging in artificial sweeteners. I just can't get behind artificial sweeteners. I just can't do it. So if you see me plugging a weed product talking about CBD, that's the behind the scenes story as to what's actually happening. Because I don't smoke, I don't blaze, I don't take gummies, all that. But I do accept cash. So I'm going to accept the cash. And you go, I might be looking like this. Get my hands nice and smooth with CBD to accept the handful of cash, the big break, right? So look forward to that in the future. I'm thinking about how I'm going to drop a reel about it. Maybe I'll do some kind of hype edit or something like that. Drop that on Instagram real quick. If you guys are not following me, follow me, King David MMA on Instagram. It's kind of popping over there. I get way more views over there than I get on YouTube currently. We're trying to run the YouTube up, but the Instagram is popping, man. Some months I'm getting 1.5 million a month on Instagram. YouTube's a different game, but I'm coming here to vibe with you guys. I'm looking to connect. That's why I like when the chat pops off, because I'm like, oh shit, real ones. And okay, so I heard some conspiracies about Conor. That he threw the fight on purpose. I heard that he was scared of Max. And when he got in there, he was like, oh my gosh, I'm terrified. People are saying that he was walking to the octagon shook. And that's how they knew that Conor was going to lose. I'm not sure if anybody predicted that Conor would blow the knee out in his opposite leg. Not the one with the titanium in it, but the opposite leg. And the only conspiracy that I've heard that makes any type of sense is this one. And maybe you guys know a different one that makes sense. But the one that I heard that actually made sense was if Conor makes the walk and fights, even if he just takes the knee and waves it off or anything, not that he did it, but essentially, the UFC keeps all the ticket sales. If Conor doesn't make the walk because he's injured, the UFC is obligated to offer refunds. Because this is the largest gate in MMA history, people are speculating that Conor knew of his injury, disclosed it to the UFC. They asked Conor to walk anyway. Conor made the walk, attempted the fight, and then the UFC keeps that gate. Now, that's the most plausible to me, but I still don't think that's what happened. I think Conor legitimately went in there feeling good. I think his walkout was him being calm and in the moment, just remembering, like, it's been a while since you've done this. Like just taking the moment in. That's what it looked like to me, was he was staying calm. We had like a focused Conor. Now his haircut, I don't know what he was doing with his haircut. I don't know what he was doing with his haircut. That was the warning sign for me. I did a video last night saying I blame Drake. I blame Drake for the loss because Drake put a bet and cursed Conor. That's a different subject. I have an entire live on that. But when I knew it was a problem is when I saw his freaking haircut, guys. When I saw him walking out with that haircut, I said, oh, man, we got either this is a new Conor and we're going to see some whole new shit, Mohawk Conor, or we're cooked. And then, well, first of all, when I saw Drake bet, I was like, fuck, dude. Okay, at least we got Max on the cover of EA Sports on the UFC game. Okay, so maybe the curses cancel each other out and we can have a fair fight. Turns out the Drake curse is undefeated, man. Fuck, bro. I was on 10-7 podcast with Justin James earlier today, and we were talking about the Drake curse, and I told him I went on Black Twitter, and they were roasting Drake. Not recently, but like if you go look up like past stuff, there was an entire wave of Drake, the type of that. Right, so that's what I do in my spare time. I look up people roasting Drake. So I got a couple of them here. I said these on Justin James' podcast, but it was the signal was kind of getting crossed. It was kind of like choppy. Right. Let me read the chat real quick, and then I'm gonna drop these Drake bars for you guys. I tore my Achilles. When you have fucked up leg, you overcompensate. The fight is real. Yeah. So I've had a knee injury before, and it fucked my other hip up because my gait was off. And then your whole shit is out of whack, and you got to get your shit in alignment, right? Yeah, so overcompensation probably led to him stressing that series of tendons in his knee, those ligaments, and then when he threw the kick and he landed on it, that was just a straw that broke the camel's back. All right, we got Arpon, the Don saying, real ones, let's drop a like. Yeah, man, like the video, guys. It helps with the algo. It helps, and then it changes colors. You get a dopamine spike. It's fun to do. Takes half a second. You know what I mean? Means a lot to me. And it's like zero work, So Arpon, the Don thumbs up emoji. 10-7 MMA. When are you getting on this 10-7? Bro, invite me. Invite me, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I blame Drake for Conor McGregor's loss, guys. The Drake curse is real. Drake bet on Conor, and Conor lost. The second I saw Drake bet on Conor, I knew Conor was cooked. I took back everything I said. I was 100% certain that Conor would win until I saw Drake bet on him. Then I was like, we're cooked, guys. Man, Drake's the type of guy that waves by with both hands. You know what I'm saying? We can't have him betting on our dude. Drake makes eye contact with other men while he licks an ice cream cone. That's the type of dude Drake is. Drake wraps his whole hand around a banana while he eats it. That's who we're dealing with here, guys. Drake puts on chapstick with his pinky out. You know what I'm saying? And he's betting on Conor? No, bro, we don't want your bet, dog. Take your Drake curse somewhere else. Man, Drake brushes the back of his tongue with a toothbrush all the way back and doesn't even gag, man. He's just out here like this. That's Drake, guys. And he bet on our guy. And he fucked it up. I blame Drake. Let me check the chat. You guys got me on a rant. All right? You know what I'm saying? Cheers, brother. Hello from, was that British Columbia, Canada. I totally agree with you. Blue JM237. About Drake? Drake! I'm telling a lot of celebrities don't like Drake too. Drake needed to be canceled. Arpon the Dawn. Blue Jay. I'm Canadian and I hate Drake, bro. Dude. I listen to a lot of Drake. Okay. At one point, I felt like Drake understood me. You know what I mean? Like I would listen to his songs and I'd be like, okay, Drake understands life. Okay. But now he's gone too far. He's cursed my dude, Conor McGregor. He fucked us out of this. Dude, we needed this, guys. We needed this. What are we going to do now, guys? Who's there for us to watch? Who's left? We got Strickland and we got Hogan. Who else? Patty? I like watching Patty, but man, Patty's not going to... Patty, dude. I want Patty to win the belt. I want Patty to be the champion. I'd like Justin Gaethje to ride off into the sunset. I thought the only fight for Gaethje would be to go fight Conor McGregor after Conor beats Max. That didn't happen. Why? Drake. That's why. Drake fucked Conor McGregor. That's my... listen, knee injury, overcompensation, all that. Hey, listen, all that. It's Drake's fault. Okay? Arpon the Don says, Tate don't like Drake. Tate don't like Drake. The Weeknd don't like Drake. He steals their flow and then sends his call him. Oh shit, bro, dude, you're deep into the Drake drama lore, bro. I didn't know any of that was going on. That's fucking crazy, bro. Holy shit. What did Tate say? Tate says, he says, how you gonna be from Canada and call yourself a man? Hey, Blue Jay, bro, you got to get it, Tate, dude. Andrew Tate's calling out you Canadians, man. Yeah, bro, I feel you. It sucks that Hokit and Gable are buddies, but I guess they said they would fight if need be. Dude, I was hoping Gable Steveson would have mentioned Hokit in his post-fight speech. But if you're saying they're boys, I didn't know they were boys like that. But I guess, yeah, they do train together, right? They train at Jackson Wink. Ooh, okay. So, yeah, man, maybe they're teammates or whatever. Gable said that Hokit's going down to light heavyweight. I don't even know if he should do that, man. I think Hokit could get the belt at heavyweight. What is he going to do? Drop to 205 and fight Alex Pereira? Because he keeps calling out Alex Pereira. Alex clearly had some issues at heavyweight. Who's the current 205 champ right now? So, yeah, we could get Hokit in there, maybe one fight and then a belt, a title shot at 205. And then Gable just has a clean fucking path to the title at heavyweight. Because I'll be real, man, I don't see too many people stopping Gable, especially at the rate he's learning, because he's implementing all those kicks already. Dude, he has a good sense of the game just off the jump, and he's only 4 fights deep. So we're going to see what's up. Or was that his 5th fight now? Wait, he's 4-0 now, right? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, man, I'm upset at your Toronto representative, the king of Toronto, Drake. I wanted Conor to win. I'm like in shock right now. I thought Conor was going to smoke Max all the way. And I was talking so much shit. I told everybody. I was at Extreme Couture. People were coming up to me, bro, do you really think that? Or are you just saying it for views, dude? No, dude. I got less views saying that. The correct thing to say for views would have been to go along with the narrative. Yeah, man, Conor's been off for 5 years and coming off a terrible injury that nobody's come off before. But everybody's saying that, right? So people thought maybe I was just trying to mix it up. No, I was telling the truth. Every metric I was going by was Conor was going to fucking smoke Max. And maybe I'm biased because I won a pro MMA title at 44 years old. And I do a lot of day-to-day mobility, stretching, self-care, pause. You know what I mean? And I just assumed Conor would be on the same routine and understand how to... Because after 30, if you've already got the skills, it's all about like injury prevention, staying healthy. So I figured Conor would be on that. Unfortunately, man, that fucking knee, dude. So now what are we going to do? Conor versus Chandler? Are we going to do Conor versus Chandler? Maybe Michael Chandler attracted this into his existence from talking about Conor so much for the last several years. You know what I mean? Maybe let those two battle it out. Loser leaves town match. In the WWE, they used to do loser leaves town. So if there's two guys and they have beef, sometimes they would challenge each other. Like, whoever loses has to retire. They could do that with Conor and Chandler. And like publicly promote it as that. I think that would be interesting. I'm not sure how they extend Conor's contract, especially with the money that he's getting. Like, dude, but they can't kind of let him go, right? Because he's going to go box Jake Paul and secure a bag. They need to be a part of that. Maybe they work out some hybrid contract where they're like, hey, Conor, man, we just can't do it with you anymore, brother, but we want to stay in business with you. We want to co-promote your boxing match with Jake Paul. Zuffa Boxing, or what is it called? MVP and Zuffa collabo. You know, dude, what are we going to do? What are we going to freaking do? Yeah, but I feel you sucks. I'm going to get Vegas won on all those Conor bets. Dude, so I do find the bets that they show on the stream when you're watching it kind of suspect. Because sometimes that people are putting it, and I understand there's a lot of people. I was hanging out with Mickey Mace in Hawaii. We both cornered felony Charles Bennett at bare knuckle together. And I understand there's people that are putting $1 million and multi-million-dollar bets in. Sometimes I think it's the platform itself, like someone who is, you know, president of the platform or whatever, like let's say the president of Poly Market. Oh, a $900,000 bet just came in on Max Holloway, right? Yeah, well, dog, you put that in to get advertisement because you are a sponsor of the UFC, so you can put the biggest bet up on the screen, and then people go, oh shit, people are and then it drives traffic, and then when you quote unquote lose the bet, it's still your business, so you keep the money, and you got a lot of additional publicity off that. I'm not saying that's happening. I'm just saying maybe if I owned a gambling platform, I would make big bets in my brother's name and then publicly promote them as a means of like getting eyeballs on my betting platform, hypothetically. Maybe that's what I would. And I'm not accusing anyone. I'm saying I'm literally saying that's what I would do. I would look into the legality of it, and whatever the legal way to do that was, that's what I would do. I would fucking do that. I think it would be unwise to not do that. I think it would be very wise to do that. That's what I would do. But maybe they don't have to, because maybe people are putting $900K down on Max Holloway in the last second. You know what I mean? Like right as the fight started. Maybe somebody's just going, you know what? Fuck it. Send it. Boom. That's Conor's best chance of a W with an opponent like that has a bit of a name. Yeah, man. So I think Conor has the skills to beat anybody. He's got to figure out a program to get himself to the fight healthy and through the fight healthy. But that is a lot of Conor's skill set. When he's at his peak, or when he was at his peak, came from a very diverse set of movements. A lot of spinning, a lot of jumping, a lot of explosive actions. Now, will he be able to do those same style of movements and techniques without ripping his body in half? The evidence in this recent fight says no. I like to remain hopeful. We got E. Coaster in the building. What's that say? Lit? What's up, bruh? How you living, dog? Blue Jay says, King Green should move up to fight Conor. That would be fun on the mic and the ring. That would be interesting. I'd watch that. You know, let King Green get a little, but here's the thing, man. Is the UFC going to do that? Like, that's a fun fight for us. We would love that. But how does that benefit because they're in their head, they're looking at King Green as like getting him out the door. He's 40. They're trying to get Terrence McKinney to beat him up. That he's supposed to be the old-time gatekeeper who the new guy KOs. And then we have this new guy, he beat this veteran. Unfortunately for the UFC, that didn't happen, and they got King Green again. And it's like, well, how many more times can King Green do that? That's what they're looking at. So, unless they think Conor really has the ability to put like 5 more fights together, which they have to doubt at this point, I don't see them giving him. But dude, that would be a fun fight. I'd like to see Conor versus King Green. That's a great one. I didn't even think of that one until you said it. I'd like to see Conor versus Chandler. I fucking watch that. I'd like to see Conor. Maybe after Conor beats Chandler, we get a Max trilogy, depending on how he looks, right? I wouldn't mind seeing Conor versus Gaethje if he looks good against Chandler. I wouldn't mind seeing, you know what I mean? Like once Conor can get through one fight and we can actually believe again. Well, I'm not saying he's going to go beat Islam, right? Like that's not what I'm saying right now. I'm just saying if we can get him through one fight, then you're saying we have a chance. Then you're saying we have a chance. Now we got something to look forward to, man. The boys are back in town. We're back in business. Let's freaking go. Anyways, guys, I love you. Thank you for popping on the stream. It's always fun when you guys are on here chatting with me. I'm looking to connect. So make sure you have subscriptions on and turn your notifications on. Bang that bell and set it to all notifications because I go live at random ass times. And the only way to know is to have notifications set to all notifications. YouTube doesn't default you to that. You got to tap on that and make sure it's set to all. Anyways, guys, appreciate you guys. Appreciate people popping in from Canada, all around the world. Let's freaking go, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.